So hi everyone, this is the video 2 for solving the CAT 2023 questions, and we'll be solving some 7 to 8 questions today within a span of 1 hour. So starting with first question, Geeta sells two objects A and B at the same price such that she makes a profit of 20% on object A and loss of 10% on object B. If she increases the selling price such that the object A and B are still sold at an equal price and a profit of 10% is made on object B, then the profit made on object A will be nearest to. Since there are no real quantities given, that is any set amount, that is any cost price or selling price, we'll be using, I will be assuming that both were sold at 100 rupees. Now, since SP is same and the first condition given is profit of 20% on object A. So 100 minus CP of A upon CP of A should be equal to basically 0.2. So solving this, it will result out 0.2 CP, 1.2 CP of A is equal to 100. Now CP of A is equal to 100 by 1.2 is equal to 83.3 something. Now coming to the object B, it is given that loss is 10% on object B. So CP of B minus 100 upon CP of B is equal to 0.1, which implies 100 is equals to 0.9 CP B, which is equal to 100 by 0.9, which is 111.11. Now the next part in the question is, if she sells these A and B such that it is still sold at an equal price and the profit is 10% made on object B. So we'll have object B, cost price of object B is equals to 111.1 or 1000 upon 9. So I have to make 10% profit on that. So 0.1, that is 10% of profit. SP of A, SP of B minus 1000 upon 9 upon 1000 upon 9, which is 100 upon 9 is equals to SP minus 1000 upon 9, and SP is equal to 1100 upon 9. So selling price has to be, which is 122.2 bar. So the selling price of B, that is equals to selling price of A as well. So 122 bar minus, what was the cost price? Cost was 80.83.3 bar is equal to upon 83.3 bar. Our answer, which will be equal to, fraction is 1100 upon 9 minus 5 by 6 upon 5 by 6, which is equal to 1100 upon 9 is 18, 2200 minus 15 into 6 upon 5 is 2185 upon 15, which is equals to approximately 146, which is equal to 46% profit. So did we have any option? The nearest option will be 47. Coming to the next question, Arvind travels from town A and to town B, and Surbi from town B to town A. So let's create A to B. So in A to B, who is Surbi is traveling from B to A. Surbi and Arvind, both starting at same time, same route. After meeting each other, Arvind takes 6 hours to reach. Okay, so they both start walking, and let this point be where they both meet. Arvind takes 6 hours to reach here, and Sylvie takes 24 hours after this. So Arvind's speed is given to be as 54 km per hour and 54 km per hour, and the distance is being asked. So to calculate the distance CV, we can directly use Arvind's speed, that is 54 into 6 hours, because Arvind took 6 hours in this path, which is equal to um, 324 324 kilometers here. And also we know Arvind took some time here, so we can reduce that velocity of C into 24 hours should be equal to 54 into some time t1. And also we have in the same time t1, Surbhi also started walking. So Surbhi, velocity of Surbhi into t1 should be equal to 6, that is 324 itself. From here we can have t1 is equals to 324 by velocity of Surbhi. We'll put it here. We have velocity of Surbhi into 24 hours is equals to 54 into 324 by speed of Surbhi. Vs square is equal to 54 into 324 by 24, which is equal to 729, which indeed implies velocity of Surbhi was 27 kilometers per hour. Now what is asked is between town A and B, what was the distance? So Arvind traveled initially for time t1. It's 54 into time of t1. Time t1 will be t1 we have to solve by 324 by 27, which is equal to 12 hours. So 12 hours here, 6 hours here. Total will be 18 hours and speed of 54 kilometer per hour, which is equal to 972 kilometers between A and B. So coming to the third question, the amount of job that Amal, Sunil, and Kamal can individually do in a day are in harmonic progression. Kamal takes twice as much time as Amal to do the same amount of job. If Amal and Sunil work for 4 days and 9 days respectively, Kamal needs to do work for 16 days to finish the remaining job. Then the number of days Sunil will take to finish the job alone is. So we have a simple logic here, that is, uh, since it's given that each day's work is usually calculated as 1 upon number of days uh, taken to complete the work alone, which is like, I'll use the expression, if A can take 7 days to complete a job, if his day, A's 1 day work is equals to 1 by 7. So it's given that each day's work of Amal, Sunil, and Kamal are in a harmonic progression. And harmonic progression means 1 upon A, 1 upon A plus D, 1 upon A plus 2D. That means the number of days they will take individually will be in AP. So time taken will be in arithmetic progression. That much is clear. Now the second thing which is given is Kamal takes twice as much time as Amal. So given Kamal takes X days, or maybe 2x days. So Amal will take x days to complete. So their day work will be, this will be 1 by x, and we don't know about Sunil, and this is 1 by 2x. So whatever value lies, since all three of them should be in a AP, it is definitely going to be 1.5x. Now we have this series, and we are given with the other condition, that is 4 days and 9 days plus 16 days. We'll simply go ahead with that and solve for x. So 1 day of work into number of days he worked. Sunil worked for 9 days. So 9 by x plus, uh, wait, 1.5 was for Sunil. Amal worked for 4 days. 4 by x plus 9 by 1.5x should be plus 16 upon 2x should be equal to 1, which is 4 by x plus 6 by x plus 8 by x summed up 18 by x is equal to 1, which implies x equal to 18. And 18 is the time taken by Amal to do the work alone. And Sunil is being asked. So 1.5 times that, which will be 1.5 into 18, that is equals to 27 days. So answer should be 27 days. Coming to next question. So in this question, Anil invests sum of 22,000 for 6 years in a certain scheme with 4% interest per annum compounded half yearly. Okay. For Anil, P is equals to 22,000. Rate of interest, I'll do directly go with each cycle. Each cycle we have 2% interest because 4 divided by 2, because as it is per annum and the cycle is of 6 months. So rate of interest will be half, and there will be 6 years. That means 12 cycles. 12 cycles of compounding will be there. So amount at the end will be 22,000 into 1 plus r upon 100 to the party. PR, this part is P. Now solving for 22,000 to 1.02 to the power 12. This is the amount for Anil. Now for Sunil, he did the same, but only for 5 years. That means only his cycles will be changing. T is equals to 10 cycles. So initial amount will be equal to same 22,000 by 1.02 to the power 10, because there will be 5 into 2, 10 cycles. Now for the last year, we have uh, Sunil investing it again for 10% simple interest. So new amount will be equal to previous amount, that means the principal plus the simple interest, which is A R T upon 100. This is A bracket 1 plus R. T is again 1. So we can ignore that. Sorry. R upon 100. On solving, it turns out to be A. I'm not going to open anytime soon. So 1 plus 10%, that is 1.1 is the result. Now it's given that if amount received are same, what is the investment made? Okay, so investment was not 22. So we'll take principal as P. This is P. Okay. Now given that 22,000, 1.02 to the power 12 is equal to some P into 1.02 to the power 10. into 1.1. This amount will be open like this here. So we will cut it equal to 2000 into 1.02 square is equal to 3 into 1.1. The results out to be, we'll take it on that side. Into 1000, 102 square upon 1.1, which is to 20,000 to 1.02 square, 20,000 into 1.0404. On calculation, it should be 20808 was the initial amount that was invested by Sunil in rupees. Now coming to this question, a quadrilateral ABCD is inscribed in a circle. So firstly, we'll make a circle. So we have a circle now. Let's see the next point says that AB to CD, that means opposite sides are in ratio of 2:1. Let's make it approximately like that only. AB is longer or CD? AB is longer. So we have A, B, C, and D. This is 2x, this is x, and BC to AD 5:4. BC to AD is 5:4. 5y to 4y. We have all these markings. AC and BD intersect at point E. AC and BD. Point E. Then AE to CE. AE, that is this part. This part, what will be the ratio? Now, since only we have a circle with ratios, and since all of them are like touching to the circle, we can use some properties by the circle. But we can notice these two sides are equal. I mean, the angles are equal. Now, angles in the same segment are also equal. So I can say this is equal to this. That is, looking along this segment, this chord. These two angles are equal. Similarly, looking along this chord, we have these ones equal. So since all three angles are correspondingly equal, we can say triangle AED similar to triangle PEC. We have this. Now using the corresponding parts ratios, we'll have AE upon BE will be equal to BE upon CE, which will be equal to AD upon BC, and all three of them should be equal. Therefore, AD upon BC we already know those are in ratio of 4:5. Now we'll use another similarity to deal with that. Now along this line, we have these two angles equal, and along this one we have these two equal, again vertically opposite angles. Similarly, we can have triangle DEC similar to triangle AEB, and using again the congruent, corresponding parts ratios, it will be DE upon AE is equal to EC upon EB is equal to CD upon AB. Now we have again this ratio, which is equal to 1 CD is to we have 1 is to 2. Now we'll use both of these to formulate one solution, which will be using these parts. We have to find out AE to CE. AE to CE. We need to find out. So we need AE upon CE. We have to find AE is here in this one, and we need to cancel the BE part. We'll find this one. Yeah. So EB upon EC can be written as 2 by 1. Multiplying both of them, not this, but this one. So uh, AE upon BE multiplied by BE upon EC is equals to 4 by 5 into 2 by 1, 8 by 5. So AE to CE is equals to 8 by 5. We have 8 is to 5 as the answer. Yeah, so coming to this question, in a angle triangle ABC, so we'll simultaneously draw the triangle as well. So it is this A, B, C. Condition is this is 5 centimeter, 12 centimeter. This is definitely gonna be 13 centimeter. P and Q are such that, okay, so P is somewhere here maybe. This will be Q. Now there's this condition given that area of triangle ABP to triangle, I'll just directly write it. ABQ to triangle ABC. There are a few things given, that is area of ABC is 1.5 times the area of ABP. So I'll convert everything in terms of ABP. So ABP will have 1.5 times area of triangle ABP. This will be triangle ABP. Now using the condition that they are in arithmetic progression, the areas are in arithmetic progression, we can simply deduce that area of triangle ABQ will be 1.25 times its area of triangle ABP. So 1.25 area triangle ABQ. Now we have this relationship. Now let's assume this is the perpendicular area we have to find the ratio of the AP, PQ and QC. We can see that for all the triangles, when we try to calculate the area, the base will anyways be changing, and the area will be, I'll say, half base for this one is AP into BS. Similarly, this will be half AP AQ into BS, half AC into BS. BS, half will get cancelled. So we can see AB to AQ to AC are also in the ratio 1, are also in the ratio 1, 1.25 to 1.5 using this part. Now we need to calculate the length of PQ. Okay. So AC, we already know AC is 13, the entire hypotenuse. We'll use the relationship with that. 1 AP to AC, or maybe I'll write AP divided by AC is equal to 1 by 1.5. So AP comes out to be 13 by 1.5. We have this. Second, we can calculate using AP we need to find this part. We can use AQ minus AP. So AQ by AC is again equal to 1 by 1.25 by 1.5, which will be equal to AQ is equal to 1.25 into 13 by 1.5. So now we'll calculate AQ minus AP because that will be equal to PQ. It is 1.25 into 13 by 1.5 minus 13 by 1.5. Taking 13 by 1.5 common, we have 1.25 minus 1. This is equal to 13 into 0.25 by 1.5, which is nothing but 1 by 6, 13 by 6, which is approximately equal to 2. So 2 is the answer. Jumping to the next question, the number of all natural numbers up to 1000 with non-repeating digits. So this question, 1000 is not included. We have to find up to all 3-digit numbers. First digit can't have 0. We'll have only 9 options, 1 to 9. Second one can have all numbers from 1 to like 0 to 9. That is 10 options, but one of them can't be used. So again 9 here and now 8. So 9 into 9 into 8, 81 into 8 will be 648, which can be seen in the answer, but it's not the answer because we have to include 2-digit numbers and 1-digit numbers as well. So coming to 2 digits, so 9 into 9. Again, this can't be 0. That is why we reduced one case. And it will have 10 options, but one reduced because of this. 81. And for 1-digit numbers, we have only 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 10 options, but 9 options, sorry, natural numbers. So 9. Summing up all of these will be 738, and that is going to be our answer. A lab experiment measures the number of organisms at 8 a.m. every day, starting with 2 organisms on the first day. Day 1, we have 2 organisms. The number of organisms on any day is equals to 3 more than twice the number on the previous day. If the number of organisms on nth day exceeds 1 million, the lowest possible value of n is. So day 2 will have 2 square, that is 2 into 2 plus 3, which will be 2 square plus 3. Day 3, it will have 2 cube plus 3 into 2 plus 3. Similarly, day 4 will have 2 to the power 4 plus 3 square plus 3 into 2 plus 3. And for any nth day, we'll have 2 to the power n plus 3. Like this is taken common from all of them. And we have 2 to the power n minus 2 plus 2 to the power n minus 3 plus 2 to the power n minus 4 up to 1. Now this series is nothing but when you try to take the summation of the entire series using the GP formula, it will turn out to be 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 1. So on any nth day, it will be 2 to the power n plus 3, so 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 1. We can also take common that on nth day, 2 to the power n minus 1, we are taking common, that is 2 plus 3 minus 3. On any nth day, the population will be in the form of this expression, which is also equal to 2 to the power n minus 1, and can rewrite it as 4 plus 1 minus 3, which is again equal to 2 to the power n plus 1. So just trying to multiply it, plus 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 3 So now we'll put the value on nth day. 1 million population is crossed. It can be represented as 2 to the power 6 into 5 to the power 6, since each of the pair results out to be 10. Now 10 to the power 6 is greater than 2 to the power 6, 4 to the power 6. So definitely greater than 2 to the power 6 and 2 to the power 12. So 2 to the power 18. Now putting n equal to 18 in the expression 2 to the power n plus 1 plus 2 to the power n minus 1 minus 3, we get basically 6, 5, 5, 3, 5, 7, which is less than 10 to the power 6. And on 19th day, we have the population of more than a million. That is doubling it and adding 3. Thanks for coming so far, and we'll see you in the next video.